let's start off with this, man. I was just talking with my dude, man. So I didn't have a pet. The last pet I did kind of own or just had for a while, I was watching my sister's dog, man. She had a Yorkie. She was out the game for a minute, so I was watching her for a while. Me and my little dude, man, that was my little dude. You know what I mean? She had that Yorkie, man. I ended up making a page for him, man. And I keep talking about him in the past tense only because he's not here with us anymore, man. That's so sad, man. That's my little dude. But his page still up, my good boy Stitch, man. His memorial page, man. You could see. You could check out my little dude, man. Shout out to Stitch. Man, I'm serving whoever is gonna be tipping the most. Whoever's tipping the most, and if they not tipping, they bringing everybody else that's gonna continue to buy drinks and tip. You know what I mean? Like, that's it, man. If we famous, hey, we all about to come up. You know what I mean? Let's do it. What you bringing with that fame? Okay. All right. Well, the first thing come to my head is praise God. You know, glory to God. It's like, you know, it's all love. Always love. My last words. But then, look, I'm also thinking, hey, fuck all y'all. You know what I mean? Like, my last words, just to be on some kind of funny shit, but kind of like, y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, you know, it's just like, man, fuck everybody type shit. You know what I mean? But it's all love. So, you know, like, all the above. You know what I mean? Praise God. It's all love. But fuck y'all. Yeah. Yeah, I like to think so. You know, a calling is what is something that it calls onto you, right? Like, so there's been times in my life where things just seem unavoidable, you know. Sometimes it's unexplainable. You're like, why do I keep seeing this, or why does it keep popping up? What is going on? You know, and it's probably a calling. It's probably for you to fulfill that, you know. And I've had a few callings in my life so far, and all I can do is plan and hope to fulfill those things, you know, and to the next thing, and to see what comes with that, and to grow and expand, and who knows what's gonna come with the calling so that I have, man. So, yes, indeed. Too many times where I know I'm in the right, I let them have it. Let them, and I'm weary on using the word "let them" because people are gonna do what they want to do. You know, it's like, you know, you ever had someone, oh, I let you do this, and you look at them like, you let me, bro. You let me do this? All right. Back to the argument. Some people, man, you have to show how to be the bigger man or a bigger person. You have to show those things at times, man, and display that maturity, show the control of one's actions, and you could let them have it. Not to be on that level of petty. And trust me, I on some my mind, and I'm like, man, I be on some petty stuff for real. But that doesn't solve anything. It doesn't. Even if I win that battle, I'm still coming out looking as a person who's foolish. You know, again, unable to control their emotions. You know, you're showing that those immature signs of just yourself that you probably still need to adjust. You know, shift those mannerisms and stuff and whatnot. You know, who though? I don't do names. At least not like that, man. Not in these scenarios, man. Those people, they know when we do come across the times where I speak to them even afterward. If I get to that point, you know, a lot of times there's an understanding where they know that I've come off as the bigger person, and you know, and even the saying this right now sounds kind of wild, like, oh, I'm the bigger person. That's the reason why these people win certain arguments, though. You know, and it's usually in scenarios where, again, if you were to blow up, it's gonna make you look crazy, your character look crazy. Unless you want to be crazy, you can go ahead and blow up and crash out. I'm not the crash out type. The ones that got out of me, hey, good for y'all. You know, those are them one and dones. You know, yeah, man, they can have that. You know, they can have all that. Yeah, yeah, I can. You know, and in the service I was a hospital corpsman, right? So as a corpsman, that's common, being a medical guinea pig to anybody. It's for yourself, right? Have people practicing IVs, placing tourniquets, using numerous amounts of medical equipment. And even for myself, I had people, you know, I had to learn and how to do things myself as well. All right, so we do these things to gain some sort of competence in how to do these actions and using these equipment in real life scenarios. You know, it's like now you go to the doctors now anyway, it's like you're a guinea pig anyway, so who knows? I have, yes. Trying to get me caught up. Oh man. Okay, look. Only one, huh? The most annoying thing. Annoying. I would say the most annoying thing from a woman. Wow, there's a few. Dang, now I'm about to feel like I'm about to go on a rant. And I love women. You know, I love y'all. Okay. All right, so from women, it's the ones that lack of accountability. That's there. You got the ones that annoying. The ones that's like entitled, like the bougie entitled. And what's crazy is that I'm cool with that. I'm not trying to deal with that though. You know what I mean? Like that's when it get annoying. Like keep that with them. I don't want to deal with that. Let's see. You got the ones they want you to be a mind reader, right? Supposed to be the best communicators, but they want you to just read their mind. Maybe they can read each other's minds, right? That's why. Hey, maybe that's why they say this stuff. But you know, I'm thinking of a few times now where I'm coming to them with an issue, right? A little question about something, and they look at me like, "You're supposed to know, LaShawn, you're supposed to know." And I'm like, motherfucker, that's why I'm coming to you. I'm asking you right now, like, you know what I mean? Like, help me. Like, but it is what it is, man. That's expected from women at some point you get in your life as a man, right? And I'm sure even women too, they know this. A lot of women know this about other women. They know that that's just them. They know that they are creatures like that. They know this, man. It's so funny because some of the things that I'm saying has been regurgitated from me from a woman. A woman has said some of these things before. You know, but I say myself, outside all that, you know what's annoying, man, is when there's hair all in the shower. I don't know how they always got hair up in the shower. Like, I don't get that. You know, and some women, they better than others. Y'all pretty well on clean about yourselves and stuff and whatnot. But man, something about that, it'd be hair, there's random little hairs everywhere. You'd be like, what the fuck, man? So I feel it's needed. It's practically a requirement now in this time. You know, I would say that the sooner you're able to comprehend what investing is, the sooner you're able to place the funds that you're receiving into a life insurance policy, real estate, stocks, a skill for yourself, whichever that may be, to start now. Whatever that is, start now. Whatever you want to invest your money in, learn that stuff now. Again, comprehend investing, right? So understanding what it is and where you're placing your money. Don't just throw it out anywhere. I've been there before. You know, I don't say just anywhere, but, you know, just wanting to help out with certain people and stuff like that. Like, you know, believing in their dream and stuff as well. And I'm all for that. And I'm still with that, especially for like startup businesses or just whichever that scenario turns out to be. But when you're able to comprehend what investing is and the importance of it, and start to understand things about like compound interest and stuff, just know how these things work, start now. Grow. Okay? All right, if I can grow something instead of buying it, maybe something like rice or potatoes. I'm thinking about something like that. Something that's gonna, when I grow it, it'll last, you know, it'll fill me up, sustain my energy, like, and last for a long time. You know, it won't die out on me. You know, again, give you the energy needed to hopefully grow some more food, because I ain't trying to eat it every day. But if I could, I'm thinking instead of buying it, if I ain't have to, and then like I already know what's gonna be my side for dinner. You know what I mean? Rice and potatoes. You know, something like that. Like, get some rice, go with anything. So yeah, let's go with rice. Hey, I'm laughing because people trip on me with this all the time. When it comes to coffee, like if you ask me, I'm taking it black. I take my coffee just black, straight. You know. Now when it comes to tea, man, my tea, I be having a whole potion in that boy. You know, I definitely got to put some honey in there. Oh man, you know, I be putting honey in there. I put some coconut oil in there sometime. I add stuff like cayenne pepper and turmeric, and you know, I'm add a lot of stuff to my teas. You know, so try to get all that benefit. Currently, at this moment in time, I don't even know if I would say, like, unfortunately I don't have a significant other, because I feel blessed to not have one. Like right now, like I'm okay. I'm okay. Like my significant other, when I did it, they were very intelligent. They are very intelligent. Meaning for whoever that person is to claim that title as my significant other, they're going to be intelligent as well. Smarter. I would say that we both would have our areas of expertise. Okay, my preferred swimming stroke, I like the freestyle, the free or front crawl, right? Whichever one you go by with them, and I'm definitely with that. This is a good go-to. You got to get to where you got to go. You know, probably the most commonly used in any sort of race, swimming type of race. You know, that's the one that everyone's like looking forward to. You know, just because it's more like accessibly done by everybody. You know, I also like to do the breaststroke a lot. I'm definitely down with that. I feel like it's simpler for me to do. You know, it's like it's not as I don't get as winded, you know, as I would with a freestyle stroke. Myself, out of control. Man, out of control, man. I couldn't control it anymore. Dang, yes, man, I have. You know, I'm not even wanting to intentionally bring up women like this. It is definitely something to do with a woman. I remember I'm in a dating scene, right? And there was, oh, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. All right, let's just say two individuals. Let's say two individuals. I'm learning them. And all right, so I'm getting to know this person. Cool. I go to this other person and we have a good night. We get to know each other a lot better. And they say to me, oh man, they just said it how they just wanted to be with me, right? And or just solo me on me. You know, that's it, right? Cool. I appreciate that. Now, at the same time, before I could even like really get my whole thought process going, they bring up something about another person, this other person, which is crazy because I was unaware they had known each other, right? And or the fact that they even knew that I was involved with them. So they get to the snowball part. So like I tell them, I was like, nah. Like I tell the individual who like asked me to be exclusive, to them, nah, right? And you know, with that, I'm like, okay, I'm feeling, you know, oh girl, more. honest, man. I'm so honest. That's so crazy. You know, y'all put me in these positions, man, and I like, I'm not gonna lie. You know, so I'm being honest. So anyway, I'll say maybe a few days later, something happens off of, I don't even know where this happened at because I wasn't there, right? But what I can say is that I ended up finding out that at this restaurant there was another woman, right? And still to this day, I think this other woman was feeling me a little bit because I don't know why they would say this, but this person goes like, "Oh, did you know, Sean messing with so and so and so and so?" You know what I mean? Like, and so and so, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm hearing this like, no, they did not just say this, man. Like, wouldn't expect that. Because again, I'm not even knowing. Look, the way I move, I told y'all early on, man. I'm Scooby Doo with it, man. Like, I'm really a mystery. Like, you don't know unless I'm popping out with them, So unless they pop it with a ring on their finger or something, pregnant or something like that. That's like I can't see too many ways that you would know who I'm talking to, Or look, even if they posted it, I'm not. Anywho, all right. So they saying, oh, they talking to so and so. So one of the girls they hear, take that information, right? They already went through what they went through with me, right? But they just getting tight. I'm guessing they just salty, right? So they salty. They go to old girl. They go to old girl, and then look, kind of I find out, and then look, they start going in on me. They start just bashing on me, and I'm like, really? Old girl was just okay, all right, but you bashing on me, okay? Saying stuff, man. They just it was and like the stuff that's being said that's like intentional, right? So maybe they just sorry they getting caught up with stuff. I'm not doing that. I don't really be about the drama, but so this all started with me saying no, boom. Then it goes to this person hearing more information and already going off that note that stuff is festering inside of them, and they go confront the old girl. They going in on you, and I found out about this because that same one hit me up. Oh, you might want to go and get your little whoop-de-whoop. Might want to go ahead and get them together because they over here saying this about you. And I'm like, huh? What? who are you talking about right now? And they're like, okay, look, you act like you're on the, but look, I'm just letting you know, hey, this person said this person said that, and I'm over here like, why you even go up to them saying something? You know what I mean? Why you even go up to them saying something? You starting stuff. Women just starting stuff, man. We ain't even together. We not together. So they go do that, and when they got out of control, they said that, so I say something to old girl. And then, because the last time I spoke to them, things were in a different place. It wasn't at the place where you over here, you bashing on me now, because that's whack. But what I can say, man, is when women, when they get in certain predicaments, man, they go in, that saying like hell has no fury like a woman scorn type thing. Like I'm saying, like she felt like she like someone tried to get at her, so she just shut that whole thing down. But then they try to shut it down the way they try to get back at me. They try to get at me, and then they always end up doing some corny shit. They do some corny shit for real. I can't say always because it don't always happen like that. But with those scenarios, the ones that did something, they know they did something corny. Some lame shit, man. Just to get away type shit, which is strange, man. Because I'm really that guy, right? So it's like you would have to do something that's against your whole, like I'm not even like this, just to get away from me. That's crazy, because that's what other reason would you not want to fuck with me? You know what I mean? So, or me not want to fuck with you is if you do something crazy. You know what I mean? So it is something wild, and that got out of my control. I wasn't controlling. Look, I don't try to control no person, let alone a woman. I'm not. Nobody got time for that, man. I got kids of my own, bro. Like they just wanna like that's another conversation. The point is, man, I got out of my control, and I am not messing with that buff on, which is crazy. Cause look, hey, just like on some nigga shit. This is what they look on some nigga shit. Hey man, look, I still hit. So like what you want me to do? Still got some down. So hey, it is what it is. You got me thinking I'm about to do the whole motion and everything. All right, I'm half court. And gotta be NBA court. We talking about serious cash, so I'm sure we on some NBA style type court, right? Half court. The chance of me hitting it. Man, hey, with me, it's like, it's really 50-50 for real. Sometimes I'll be on it. Other times I'm like not so much. You know, I'll say, look, even with me being not so much on it, I would say probably I'll say 40%, maybe 45%. You know, I ain't the best. Like, when it comes to shooting, I mean, I've done it before. You know what I mean? I've hit I want to say a couple half-court shots, so I know what's in there to do, you know? It ain't like I'm just trying to be Steph with it and just, that's where my free throws at. I ain't doing that. But I say 40%. That's me being on the humble. Okay, on vacations, I love to just see something that I haven't seen before. You know, whether that be a landmark or maybe some sort of event going on, activity that I've never seen or done. You know, I just want to do something like that. You know, even if when I go on vacation, even if I ate something that I've never eaten before, like I love doing that. I just like doing as many things as I can for the first time type thing. Can't even pause.